Ever feel like there's something about music that just clicks? Like deep down, it just makes sense.
Like, you just get it.
Yeah, exactly. Today, we're diving into that feeling.
It's all about rhythm.
We're talking about rhythm with the legendary Professor Jack Lima.
Oh, he's brilliant. Truly.
And you know we love to go deep on this show, so we're diving into his work, especially his famous book, Dicionário de Ritmo. I mean, the Rhythm Dictionary.
That book, it's like so many people think of rhythm as just like this kind of mysterious thing.
Totally, like you can feel it, but you don't really understand it.
Right, exactly. But Professor Lima, he gives you the tools. Like, he actually teaches you how to feel it, to really get it on an instinctive level.
Okay, so let's talk about that. Dicionário de Ritmo. It's basically the rhythm Bible, right? But what makes it so special? I mean, how is it different from just opening up a dictionary and looking up rhythm?
Oh, it's completely different. Imagine this. You open up this dictionary and you look up a word, let's say syncopation.
Okay, syncopation.
And, syncopation, that's when a beat lands off the expected pulse, right?
Right.
Okay, so this dictionary, not only does it tell you what syncopation is, but it breaks down how it works, like how it creates that energy that makes you want to move.
It's like he's giving you the secret formula.
Yes. And he does this for so many different rhythmic concepts, makes them so clear.
I love that. It's like he's unlocked this secret code to music, and now anyone can understand it. And it's not just for, like music theory experts.
No, not at all. In fact,
I've heard even like seasoned musicians who are like, this changed how I think about rhythm.
exactly. And it's really great. The language he uses, it's so clear, so musician-friendly. He can take these complex ideas, like polyrhythms, where you have multiple rhythms all happening at once.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a musical tapestry. And he breaks it down into pieces that anyone can grasp. He uses examples and exercises, really makes it practical.
Okay, I have to ask, because I know how much you love his work. What was it for you personally that really clicked with Professor Lima's approach?
He was the why. Like, he doesn't just say, this is the rhythm, learn it. He explains why it sounds the way it does, why it makes you feel a certain way, like the feeling, the groove. It all comes from somewhere, and he shows you that.
It's like he's opening up a whole new way of hearing.
Exactly.
So we've talked about the book, but what about his teaching in general?
He's incredibly innovative. Like, he uses technology in a way that most people weren't back then.
Really?
He actually developed software and online courses to make his teaching accessible to everyone.
Wow. So ahead of his time.
Way ahead. And it's not just that. There's this whole community of musicians, teachers who are all using his methods, building on his work. His legacy is huge.
That's incredible. That's the mark of a true innovator. So for our listeners who are dying to check out Professor Lima's work, where can they find Dicionário de Ritmo, and what are some of the key concepts he covers?
The book, you can find copies online. Some specialized music stores might have it too. And the concepts. He covers everything, like how to break down a beat, Brazilian rhythms like partido alto, the baião,
Oh, I love those rhythms.
and, of course, his whole approach to polyrhythms. But honestly, what I think is most important is his emphasis on really training your ear.
That makes sense, developing your inner sense of timing.
Exactly.
Because rhythm, it's so fundamental to music, but it's really everywhere, isn't it?
It is. That's how we talk, how we walk, even our heartbeat.
Wow, when you put it like that.
It's true. And Professor Lima, he helps us tune into that, to listen more deeply to those rhythms all around us.
That's beautiful. So, as we wrap up our deep dive into the world of Professor Jack Lima, think about this. Where do you feel the rhythm most strongly in your life?
What speaks to you?
Is it a song? Is it the ocean? Your own heartbeat? It's amazing to think about. Keep those rhythms flowing, and we'll see you next time.